Beer time, baby. Why did I do that? I have no idea. You ever been in that mood where you just gotta put on that radio voice, that fantastic radio voice, and give someone an Isaac the Bartender wink? Yeah. I got a beer to share with you guys. And this one is from a brewery that I'm actually familiar with. It's the Victory Brewer. And here, I'll give you a shot at the candor. Gander at the candor. And obviously, this one is named Prima Pils, a German-style Pilsner, 5.3% alcohol by volume. And I'll, looks like there's the outlines of castles on the can. I will show you that in a moment after I read this fine, fine beer legend. The noblest of flavors, a crisp yet distinct Pilsner, brewed with German hops that bring vivid notes of floral and spice with citrus and lemon. This is truly brilliant, bringing nuanced complexity together with smooth, easy drinking. And it says it's a Pilsner malt. Hops are Tettnang, Hallertau, Spaltz, and Saaz. And Bill and Ron are the brewmeisters. See all of our creations at victorybeer.com. There's a little side thing that says it's beer, 12 ounces. I like beer. Have I mentioned that to you guys? How much I like beer? This is from Downingtown, Downington probably, but spelled Downingtown, Pennsylvania. Taste Victory responsibly. Please recycle. And then, of course, it's got the fabulous government warning about not setting your hair on fire while drunk and pregnant. I guess you could do that, though, you know. I did that a while back. So, anyway, let's crack this open. I'm going to drink this out of my... Ew. There's a fuzz on here. Out of my fabulously provided Stephanie and Robert beer hole pint glass. Delightful. I'm looking at that and seeing lip marks on it. Dishwasher doesn't get rid of lip marks, I guess. Dirty Glass Mafia. If you haven't checked out Ginger Yeti's channel, you should. He's got some good beer reviews there. And some fine rock and roll content. So, all right. Oh, I never showed you the castles. That's okay. I can pour this and then show you the castles. So, let's see what it looks like when we pour. It is a pale beer-colored beer. And pours nicely. It is crystal clear. And effervescent. Got a good half-inch of what looks like brilliant white head on it. And I can already smell the hops coming off of it. But now, before I give it a sniff and all that, let me show you the can, the full rotation. As you can see, there's some silhouettes of castles having to do with victory, obviously. So, and there's the legend, the fabulous legend of your... Of your what? No. I'm sorry. I am in a very silly mood today. It's been 2 days since I did a beer video. It's been just too many things going on. Big, long band practice on Friday, and then had a great big old surprise party for Big Tall Paul, who is the first of us to hit the six number, the beginnings of it. Yes. 60 years old. I've known that boy since kindergarten. That's a long time. So, anyway, let's give this thing a sniff and see what it's like. It smells like a classic Pilsner, and you can get the hops out of the head. Hop heads. Very tasty. Very tasty. I did not dip my beak in it, as Ginger Yeti would say. So I am going to tuck right in. I'm sort of excited about this one. I found it just last night. I was on the way home from that birthday extravaganza, and I saw that Woodman's grocery store was still open, and they've got a nice build-your-own six-pack area. And reasonable price on that. I actually bought enough to fill up 2 six-packs and paid $14 for that. And these are all nice beers. So, anyway, let's tuck right in. Oh, wow. That has a much more bitter profile than I would have expected. It's very tasty. It's a good beer. I mean, the first burst of it is like, wow, this is way more hoppy than I expected it to be as a Pilsner. But still not anywhere near like an IPA or something. Very, very nice. I want to get a little bit more detail out of this next sip, so let's see what it's like. Wow. The hops ride in right from the first sip. Just the moment it's in your mouth, there's this roof of your mouth bitterness going on. It's effervescent, so it's very sparkly and crisp on your tongue when you swallow it. But it has classic Pilsner flavors to it. So this is definitely a beer-flavored beer. On the bitterness scale, I would say that this is a 7 or an 8. So, getting a little, now that I've as I've said before, a lot of times on big flavored beers, when you take that first mouthful, all you get are the most obvious, prevalent flavor through it. But if you take a few more sips, those tend to dim down a bit, and you can get the more subtle stuff coming from it. So on that last sip, and I had a little bit of burp, because it is quite an effervescent beer, still bubbling. So that last sip gave me the citrus that they spoke about. I'm not getting lemon. Floral, definitely. Spice, definitely. And the citrus, but not like a very distinct lemon flavor. But it is a very crisp and clean beer, because right now, I got no flavor. Well, I could taste me. But it's not lingering in the mouth, if you will. So if you like beer flavored beers, I think you'll like this one. This one is overall, throughout this entire review, I have found this to be very pleasant in the mouth. It is not a sweet beer in any way, shape, or form. It's a 0 on the sweetness scale. So, as you can see, the head is collapsing nicely, a little bit clinging to the sides of the glass. It has not collapsed completely, but that's what I expect out of the beer at the way I poured it. So, very, very tasty. When you pour a beer to get head, you are releasing a lot of the hop aroma, if you will. And I since I read that can and decided I wanted a little bit of that in there. It's very pleasant on the nose, even as I'm bringing it up to take a drink. So. Yes, very nice. And the bitterness has not slacked off at all. Still the same level. So I believe it's what they were intending. It's a nice beer. Not sure if I would pair it with cookies, but I am enjoying it to the point where I think that I'm a little sad that I didn't grab more than one. But if I bought a 6-pack of every beer I reviewed, I would definitely be in some sort of rehab center. So that's a lot of beer. So, man, almost gone through the whole thing on this review. My beer hole, open for business, almost empty. So, let's answer the questions. Victory, Prima Pils, German style Pilsner. If I saw it in the store, would I pick it up? Yeah, I would. I have friends that would definitely enjoy this beer. And Mark, I'm talking about you. Look for this, Mark. You will really like it. If someone handed this to me at a party, would I be happy? Yes, exceedingly so. Especially if it was a warmer day and I didn't have to wear a hoodie sweatshirt like this. And I think bitter beers go well with summers. So I think like stouts and porters and nut browns and stuff, I think that goes better with the fall and colder weather. But I'm not going to turn one down, tell you what. So no matter what time of year it is, I'm not going to turn one down. So, delicious. I haven't had dinner yet. I was thinking I would save some of this to go with dinner, but whoops. Alrighty. Hey, if you guys liked what I did here today, you could do me a favor and you can hit that like button. If you are new to the channel, you can hit the subscribe button. That would be awesome. I'm always looking for more folks that like beer on the same level that I do. So if you wanted to talk or share this channel with someone or talk about one of the beers that I've had, you could always hit up that comment section down below. So I will see you guys next time. I've got an awesome beer to share. Thanks.